Good morning, friends. I feel like I have a lot to get you up on. A lot has been happening. It's been a while since I picked up the camera. I mean, yes, I picked it up earlier this morning. I was filming a few clips before I actually started this intro, but it's been a while since I've actually filmed a video, I feel like. My husband and I and another family member, we were gone for like a long weekend. We left Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We came back late Sunday, late last night, but we had gone about like a 6-hour drive to see some other family members, and it was nice. It was wonderful, but now I'm ready to get back and kind of reset this house, reset some routines and everything like that. The house is actually not in bad shape. We left it pretty clean. Although some of the high traffic areas, like right around this kitchen door that I'm looking at going to and from the garage, I'll probably just tidy up the kitchen here and resweep. I did already do some tidying up earlier, but could probably stand to have a little bit more done and a few more things put away. I've already been out watering my flowers. My mom has came and dropped Elmo off because she was watching him. She was also taking care of my water keeper, but I'm so thankful to be able to have my parents to watch Elmo for me when we go on these kind of trips and everything. And then I also went to a client's already this morning. I started a load of laundry. I have another load behind me, and there's still another load in the hamper. And so 3 loads of laundry I need to get done today. I actually need to change that over, but first things first, your girl has to get some food. She needs to get some breakfast. It's about 9:30 and I've been up since about 6:30, so I'm hungry. That's usually longer than I go without having anything in the morning. I'm not necessarily hungry right away when I wake up, but give me at least like an hour and then I'm generally ready to eat. But now the stomach is getting ready to growl, so I need to grab some food. Oh, another thing that I did this morning too is that I had a video. I always have a video come out on Mondays. The lifestyle video, this one that you're watching, came out on Monday, if you're not watching it already on that day. But anyways, I had one premiere. It was my Walmart try-on. So for that one, I had to be active in the chat while it was premiering. And then after that, like I said, I was doing things in between, like before that and after that and everything. But now, like I said, it's time to eat. I am ready to nourish myself and get on with the day. I have more laundry to do, like I said. I might go grocery shopping. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll squeeze in a trip to the gym. I still have more watering to do outside. I got about half of it done, but we're in our hot, dry spell. So I do need to water the plants, and then I'll do that after I eat. Finish that up. If I could squeeze in some editing too today, that would be great. And another thing, it won't be in this video, but we will be harvesting wheat very soon. Today's Monday, and we're looking at maybe doing it on Wednesday, which is supposed to be like the hottest day forecasted. So go me, go us. But that's generally when it happens anyways. I feel like we are always doing wheat on like the hottest day and then baling on the hottest day, like baling the straw, the byproduct from the wheat stems. We don't bale that straw anymore, but back when we had the livestock, it was always on the hottest day of the year. So I need to stop jabbering and grab myself some food. Breakfast today is egg and sourdough bread. I didn't toast it or anything. I didn't have avocado, but I did have the sourdough because I had taken that. I actually baked it right before we left on our trip, and I brought it back, a little bit of it. So it's still nice and soft. The way I bake my sourdough, it stays soft pretty long in the way I store it. So if you guys want more details on like a full video, I guess I should say, on that, I can share that with you. I'm not an expert, but I can show you the steps that I do to make what I feel like is my ideal sourdough loaf. But I do have an egg, and I only have one more egg in the refrigerator. Like I said, things are low, but this will hold me over and everything. I like to break my yolk over my bread here and just kind of spread it around, although it all went in this little hole here. Okay, so hopefully you're able to get a little bit of everything on each bite, or just about.
Like how I forget, then washed my pants on Monday, forgot I had it there in the pocket for the doctor, but my writing wasn't there. What to do, where are the words to tell them I'm doing okay?
I was trying to film this clip earlier and with the audio, with what I thought was my audio on, and it wasn't. So I was like talking to the camera. I'm not gonna show that part because like there was nothing that you could hear. But anyways, I was saying the first year that we got this property, I was able to get enough raspberries to make a whole pie the first season. Since then, I haven't been able to have nearly as many. I'm not sure if it's like the weather, the environment, stuff like that, or if it's just my lack of a green thumb. But anyways, I'm trying, if you have any tips or tricks for trying to make raspberries, black raspberries in particular, grow, let your girl know, okay? I want all your tips and tricks. But I'm gonna go wash these, put these in the freezer, and I'm not sure what's going on back there, but I need to finish doing the watering, like I said. Okay, it's been a little bit, but now I'm finally working on switching over the laundry. I finished watering the plants, and I'm telling you guys, I told you it's gotten warm. We've had like a heat wave, and it's going to actually get even warmer. It's only 83 right now, and it's not the heat that gets you, it's the humidity. It is 72% humidity, and I feel like I am a melting being out there for 5 minutes basically. So I spoke with my husband and just trying to get a feel for what we're going to do today and everything. And I guess we are going to get the groceries. We're going to go to the gym probably. I mean, part of me wants to get cleaned up after doing all that stuff, but we're also, like I said, going to go to the gym, so it doesn't make sense. I don't plan on like, sorry if you hear my husband thumping around up there. I don't plan on really like seeing anybody that I have to get up close and like too close with. Maybe I'll just take like a nice soapy washcloth and kind of wipe down a little bit and everything like that. But I think I'm just gonna go as is into town. And I think we might also try to stop by and see the grandbaby at some point as well. Not really sure when that's gonna happen. I just texted her to see when that would be a good time. But she's been sending us pictures daily, and I haven't seen him for a while because I was sick just before our trip. So I stayed away. So I haven't seen him even longer than my husband. And he's grown up so much, it looks like, just from the pictures. Oh my goodness, he's getting cuter every day. And what is he? He's like, at the time that I'm filming this, he's almost 7 weeks. So actually he is 7 weeks. So at the time you guys are seeing this, he's a couple weeks older than that. But at 7 weeks, he is holding his head up pretty well. I mean, not completely, but when they do like the tummy time, he's holding his head up very well. That kid is just, I have a feeling he's going to be a pretty strong kid. All right, I need to stop talking so I can just get this stuff done.
Red dots and I'm spinning a moment since I saw you last. Let's meet up, promises all feeling like a task. I think I lost it, but I'm on it. Composed but off the rails. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
Okay, and this is our haul. A few essentials and a few non-essentials. But like I said, I'm going to be going back out on, I think, Friday to pick up some things for the party later on Saturday. So we didn't need a ton of stuff, just to top a few things off. You guys, I have a funny story. So while we were grocery shopping, we went to Walmart and Kroger, but while we were in Walmart, it was actually kind of busier than I thought it was going to be, but we were going down a few aisles that didn't have anyone in them. I thought, okay, this would be a great opportunity just to have my husband hold my phone as the camera, and I could simply show myself picking up a few things. And as we're doing, the first time we did that, this lady came by like the end cap area, and she was going by, and then she stopped and came back, and she's like, hey, are you recording her? And I was just like, I was confused. I didn't realize she had walked by the first time. I thought she just came around the corner, but my husband had said that he had seen her go by and then turn around and come back. And she was just looking out for me. I appreciate it, but I felt so bad for my husband. He felt embarrassed, but yeah. So we had to stop recording that and go back and do it again. She apologized immensely too after she found out what I was using it for and why I was doing it and everything like that. She felt so bad. But you know, it's just one of those things when you live in a small town, people don't come across that sort of thing very often. So I may be the only YouTuber in my town, to be truthfully honest. I don't know for sure, but it's just kind of a guess. I wouldn't be surprised either way. All right, I'm going to put these groceries away and then going to get some lunch. We're just going to use this cold cut chicken sandwiches or cold cut chicken meat that we had gotten. And then I'm also going to get a shower because we're going to go see the grandbaby at 4 o'clock. It is about 1:30 now, so I'm hoping maybe I can also get a little editing done. I need to finish the laundry. I won't get it all done. I'll have to do more of it when we get back. But remind me, when we're folding the laundry, I do have something to tell you, an update on an outfit. I'll tell you more later. Okay, the day is about half over. It's 3 o'clock and I'm just now getting the first load of laundry starting to be folded. I feel like the day is just slipping away from me, but that's okay. I have tomorrow, can work on it then, not the end of the world. I mean, I will get the laundry done. The other load is in the dryer and I'm going to be putting the final load, the good whites, in the washing machine as soon as I finish folding these. I did work on some editing for just a little bit and I will go back to that after I get these clothes done. I like to pull out my husband's dress pants first. Where's the other pair? I knew there was another pair in there. What else was I going to update you guys on? I did get a quick shower too, by the way. Just a quick body rinse off and everything. I will probably get the regular shower, the full shower, later tonight because I do want to wash my hair as well. It's been a while. I didn't do it at all on my trip, which was what I wanted. So my hair has lasted well. What did I go in with? I went in with an odd combination. Well, maybe it wasn't odd. I know I used my Dippity Doo gel. Which leave-in did I use? Oh, I used the Fenty Hair, the protector. That, I don't know if it's a leave-in or cream. I always think of it as a leave-in. And then I also used, like I said, the Dippity Doo gel. And I also used a mousse. What one did I use? Oh, I used... Well, I'm not going to tell you because that video is coming out in the future yet, but I've already actually filmed it. So I used a newer mousse. We'll just leave it at that. All right, nothing new here. You see me fold clothes plenty of times. Just going to get this all taken care of. And like I said, go back to video editing. I might make myself a matcha as well. We'll see.
Been trying to keep it on track, but what can I say? If get what you get is the brand, I do it for a no name. I'm doing okay.
Okay, I'm just kind of getting a little bit of a late start on supper. We actually already have like our supper prepared in the sense that my husband had fixed something before we had left on our trip and then we put it in the freezer. So I pulled that out last night, so we do have stuff to eat and just need to like reheat that and everything like that. But I've gotten some vegetables today. So I have a cucumber, an English cucumber, and some carrots. I'm just cleaning those up and we'll have that as our vegetable to go with the other dish. And then we just spent a little bit more time with the grandbaby, which was nice. I hadn't seen him for a couple weeks actually. My husband had seen him a little bit more, but I had gotten this mysterious illness. I don't know what it was. I kind of talked about this in one of my other videos, I think, but or maybe lightly touched on it, I think. It started out as what I thought was allergies. I was convinced it was allergies. Then I don't know if it turned into a sinus infection or if it was just a cold all along. I've never had allergies regarding this particular thing, so I don't know what it was, but it wasn't very fun and I kept my distance, but now I finally got to see him, so it was nice. But anyways, with these vegetables, I'm making a little dip as well. It is you take a half a block of cream cheese and then half a cup, I think it is, of mayo, and then you mix it with the Good Seasonings Italian seasoning. It's these things. So this Italian seasoning, one of these packets, mix that with that mayo and the cream cheese, and it is amazing. Absolutely love it. Some nice fresh veggies, and it really wasn't all that much work. Hey guys, quite a bit of time has passed. We had a guest come over, wasn't really expecting, but here we are now, several hours later, and I am getting ready to wash my hair. It has been, what did I say? We went on this trip and I didn't wash my hair the entire time. So it's been Wednesday since I washed my hair and she needs a good cleanse, okay? I had to say, it doesn't look too bad. My hair actually looks pretty good. By the way, if you're like new to my channel and unfamiliar, I do curly hair content on Fridays and this lifestyle content on Mondays. So a big part of my channel, which is how it started out, was curly hair content. So the curls held up pretty darn good. And I've had this pulled up now for several days. So I'm pretty impressed. Anyways, a long story short, did I tell you actually what I styled with? I'm not sure if I mentioned it. Actually, I know I did. I know I mentioned it. So we're going in with a good cleanse. I am going in with the Melanin African Pride Black Soap Shampoo. And then my deep conditioner will be the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Deep Conditioner. I've had this one forever. I just need to use it up. I really do like it, but it just keeps going and going and going. It does, a little goes a long ways. I don't need a lot of this. And then for my stylers, I just picked 2 stylers that I thought, you know what, let's see what they do. So I have the Curlsmith Featherlight Protein Cream. I struggle with this product. This tends to, I feel like, weigh my hair down, but it's been a long time since I've tried this. So we're gonna see if, because usually I think of proteins and they actually usually give my curls bounce and things like that, help my curls to spring up. I do not get that with this, but we're gonna try it again. And then I'm going in with a more drying gel because I think that this cream's going to be kind of heavier. I'm going in with the TGIN Rose Water Curl Defining Styling Gel. So this will be my combo. You guys, forgive me. I think we're going to end out the video here though. I'm just kind of like over the day. I'm over it type of deal. Some resets, some trying to get back into the routines go smoother than others. And right now at this point, I just feel like my social battery is down the dumps. Some people feel more charged and fueled up by spending time with others and talking to them and stuff like that. And I just spent the last 2 hours doing a lot of talking and listening to a lot of talking. So I'm ready to wrap it up. I'm ready to be quiet and just enjoy my evening. I think after this, I might work on my YouTube video some more. So it's not gonna be anything exciting. You're not missing out on anything. But I'm just trying to get caught up, you know, from not doing any work for the last 4 days. All right, but like I said, thank you for joining me for this video, and until I see you again in the next one, which like I said, I do post curly hair content on Fridays, so keep your eye out for that if that's something that you're interested in. And as always, I'll have another video for you again on Monday. So until I see you again in the next one, have a great day. Bye, friends.